There is no conflict. There is truth. There are no lies. There is perception. There is no pain. There is awareness. There is no fear. There is consciousness. There is feeling, but it serves. There is anger, but it dies. There is hate, but it wanes. There is passion, but it is on shaky ground. All things that last, all things that are eternal, need not be limited, but all those things which are temporary are confined to cages that we may enter at our own free will, or we can choose to leave those cages in the dust, never used, never opened. And even if we approach and enter a cage, the lock can be broken. The lock is not even there when we first enter. We craft it from within the cage and place it upon the bars. Why do we do this? Well, because there is always a part of ourselves that works against us. We must learn to resist that which resists in us. For because the ego exists, because separation seems real, there is always a threat to truth, always a threat to understanding. Because there is never any doubt about where we will end up. The question is of time, of length of sentence we place ourselves in the cage for. The time we must do is self-imposed. So when will we leave our cages behind? And even if we lock ourselves in, when will we realize that we have all the tools to free ourselves? This is the question. The answer lies therein. Namah Shivaya Om. Namah Shivaya Om. Namah Shivaya Om. This black candle absorbs all the negativity out of me, all the pain, all the feeling of necessity attached to the things of this world. It is drawn from me and burnt up in the flame. Om Namah Shivaya Om. Namah Shivaya Om. Fine wine does not age well in a can. You must figure out how to make a place for your soul in your ego's life. You have all felt those empty moments. That terrible emptiness that hits you when there seems to be no place that you can place your focus. There seems to be no way that you can capture your attention and put it towards whatever you are trying to do. What do you run to when those in-between moments hit you hard? I find that sometimes I run to an exciting song or a funny video, perhaps to a break with both of these things. When this happens, fertile ground is found, but wasted, not taken advantage of.
My brothers and sisters,
the world has shown you a place to plant seeds, for on the journey of life, these meadows of possibility are far more common than we are willing to see. The water necessary is a decision to devote our unique consciousness, and the seed is our soul, which can most certainly spread, and encourage other soul seeds to spread. For we are meant to exist side by side, and no soul need be dominant. It can encourage other life with other souls. And all the thoughts and all the reactions and all the things that are pure
meditate
in our soul's life
suffering
can create a harmonious ecosystem. And we can experience that with our consciousness as the soul emits that consciousness. That which often fights us like vengeful locusts are the careless thoughts we rarely recognize. Often, before the seed gets anywhere near the harvest of truth, it is already uprooted by our own hands, who should be exterminating the locusts. I speak not in judgment of you, but in honest concern for our uniquely human situation. The gods have given us the gift of awareness and have created a home for it to prosper. Yet our own hands quickly travel to our own throats instead of the sharp pick of determination, meant to spear locusts. How do we remedy our situation? With what will? It is easy to say, just be more determined, or to just push forward despite it all. Sure, that's fine, but how? I tell you, brothers and sisters, reject vagueness. Anyone trying to motivate you through it may be kind, but it is not helpful. You must sit and quiet yourself at least 3 times a day. Straighten your spine in this sitting on a cushion or a chair and touch your forefinger and thumb of each hand and rest them upon your knees. Relax your arms. Put your chin slightly upward. Keep your focus forward and, if you can, towards the point between your eyebrows. Breathe long, slowly, and regularly. Imagine, with your eyes closed, that these buzzing locusts that are your thoughts are being pushed out of your skull with every exhale until not a one remains. You need not picture them necessarily in your mind's eye, but feel your breath pushing them out of your brain. With practice, this becomes easier. When another locust is birthed, let your breath push it out, and they will most certainly come in numbers, I assure you. So try to push every single one of them out, hopefully all at once. It's not easy to think of your thoughts, the things that pop into your head as locusts, or things that can be pushed out of your brain, but this practice will aid you in doing just that. Do this for at least 5 minutes, but hopefully more, in each sitting. And the meadows ripe for fertile truth in your life will be easier to spot. You can start off with, just 5 minutes a day, and slowly 2 5-minute sessions, then 3 5-minute sessions a day, and then maybe 10-minute sessions 3 times a day. Whatever you wish, but trust me that when you do this, you will start to be able to see the possibilities in your life that you did not see before. You will start to see the fertile soil of your life and be able to plant the calling of your soul into this soil. And Your spiritual path will be birthed. Your journey will be constant, and your realization will increase exponentially. You will become somebody you never thought you could be. Everyone needs to do this. And everyone can be a better version of themselves, the best version of themselves. Pest control is important, and don't imagine that locusts, that are our thoughts, do not rob us of our God's given fruits. Thank you very much for listening, and all of you, have a great day. Namah Shivaya. Hala Shivaya. Hala Shiva. Hala Shiva. Jai Kalima. Jai Kalima. Om